On Dana's left, Jenny freezing in the on Dana's left, Jenny freezing in the cold storage, where no accident. Now Michael and Marion are dead too, in such a horrible way. Who's behind all this? Why all the murders in the first place, and why are they so gruesome? I have a feeling that Michael saw this coming. He looked a lot more serious than usual when met him the night before the murder. He must have figured out the real Dutton died, panicking inside to get out of here, but now we'll never know what she was hiding. Maybe this all has to do with that accident 5 years ago. But what's really worrying me is that the Clays not even trying to make them look like an accident anymore. Hi, yes, man. How are you? The kids they're trying to make them look like an accident anymore. What if they're trying to tell us that I told the entire truth is about tonight? Nobody is there. That's nice. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Molly. Did my bubbling scare you? Don't worry. It doesn't matter if there's really is like a crazy killer running out there. I'll protect you no matter how many of them there are. Oh, that's not it, Detective TP. I was just thinking about what I can do on my end. Huh? Michael's dead now, but that doesn't mean what he wanted me to do doesn't matter anymore. The killer might be planning on using the escape land boots Miss Stone mentioned for the next move. So if you can figure another way out, or put together something that'll get us to the ground, or even just find an exhaust vent, we might be able to get away from this maniac hiding in the shadows and save ourselves during the climax. Molly, TP, you're the first person to really open up to me after I joined the crew. Even though I kept messing and getting you into trouble, you were always there to stand up for me. When Marian will forget my name, you're always ready to give her a proper reminder. You're always looking after me, comforting me, protecting me. So this time, I want to protect you too. The library gives a gentle hug to her most precious friend in the whole crew. Once this is all over, we're gonna have a movie marathon at your place. 24 hours of non-stop screen, prepare our favorite drinks, and fight pinball. I wanna see what the house you grew up in looks like. Give me that sister your boys bragging about. Sure. I'm very sorry to interrupt your little sorority huddle. Oh, what, Miss Woodford? What's bringing you to the proper room? Where's your assistant? Didn't you receive a notice on your terminal? She's already sent out compensation to everyone and officers disbanded the crew. Whenever you're scared of the killer or worried that police cut you free, or want to stay in freedom to shoot, we're all free to do as police please. So naturally, you need to blink of an eye for the spiniest testosterone to run off goes nowhere. Do as you please? Don't tell me Miss No. None of the crew even care about the real reason all these murders are happening. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, and I don't see why you should either. Surely, the reasonable thing to do is escape and leave that to the police. Or as Greta said, you can leave the choice to whoever feels like playing detective. So why you come looking for us, man? Uh, basically, that's like a event story. There's like multiple side stories. This one goes like, oh, what's his name again? That basically like Hollywood. And basically, like some murder happening, and then they're going through a catastrophe. Catastrophe are like natural events that gives them rock cancer. Oh, he TP, the background painter. Mm? Like explain more outside of this, since this is the main story. I admire Greta accomplishment in wanting to film a catastrophe, and it's a final project for me as well. But films cannot rely solely on natural phenomena. I know you're more passionate about cinema than most, and you must hear how important this project is to me. I know. So I, so I implore you from the bottom of my heart to put your talent in English, building in color, matching to work, and paint the perfect backdrop for my grand finale. Wow. I mean, I'd love to, but go help her out, TP. Hey Molly, what's with the raincoat? Are you really going exploring? Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I've been part of the property for ages now, and I know my way around the place. I'll be fine. Remember what we were talking about? This is something to do. Alright then. Once I'm done helping out with the backdrops, I'll come find you, promise. You may enter, Madam Stone. Did you know it was me before I opened the door? Yes, I've been waiting for you. Your little investigation the other day forced me to review my plans of filming a real crossover to the whole crew. The timing couldn't have been worse. Abner and the rest of the crew were already unhappy with me, so I had to make some last minute decisions. Big decisions. If I wanted to, I could sue you for damages incurred by your act of industrial sabotage, Lucien. But, but I'm not going to punish my cast just to vent or assert my authority, especially when such action will only complicate the situation. Hi, Matt. And then, one word is, the killer even started hiding their savagery. And everyone losing their mind, except you. You're the same as ever, cool as a cucumber, watching the crowds from a distance. I suppose I can thank this crisis for making it clear that you have other reasons to be here. But none that is important. Sure is- Are you still stuck at the same part you told me last time? The crew has been this one. You can leave or stay until the day specifying the contract. Then I told you to use the enthusiastic what I have. You can leave or stay until the day specifying the contract. It's up to you. Your part is this, and this is done anyways. Hardly. The moment you came to find me, proof that my part in this is not done yet. I can magic, I can magic up another Lady Dupont, or bring the three Rockefellers brothers back to life. We're running out of both time and manpower, so I need to figure out the best use of our limited resource. Lucian, I'd like you to lead for the rest of the film. In the middle of the night, the record cycle typing echoes through the office. A despondent Perro curls up in front of his typewriter. He glances at his latest manuscript and stubbed a cigarette out on it. Ending, ending, ending. Lady Dupont needs to die in the ending. After she lost with the second Rockefeller, they vanish from high society and live a poetic life out in the countryside. But Rockefeller's life of affluence has left too much of a mark on him. He eventually shamed Lady Dupont for her empty family name and leaves her. In despair, she slit her own throat. Ah, too realistic. And do they really have to be punished after leaving their external life behind? This takes this place take back when Colombia held wealth as its highest virtue. I'm just want to recreate it and let the audience judge for themselves. The little cigarette burn grow, spread and swallows the whole paper up. Stephen takes a deep breath and blows away the ashes. And in the end, Lady Dupont chooses none of the Rockefellers. She had only wanted to escape her own false destiny to marriage, but underestimated just how toxic love can be. The brothers, unbeknownst to each other, each plot their own revenge, and Lady Dupont escaped by three different schemes at the same time. No, too low, bro. Getting stuck in a quagmire of love even after choosing. Anyone makes it sound like it's fate at work, but it's really just slapping your truck to patch up the gaps. The final shot of her body being puzzled into nothing will definitely be shocking, but the setup just too crude. The Dupont family false claim of being descendants from Victorian nobility or finally exposed to the public. No matter how deep the Rockefellers' love for her, they cannot shield her from punishment. The only time in her life that Lady Dupont is treated as a true nobility is when the real Dupont family demands the death penalty for her. It's too neat, all tied up with bow to show how deep and meaningful it is, but it lacks any of the madness romance the film called the death of Lady Dupont should have. Out of draft paper, let me fetch some from the film cabinet. Whoa, Steve asleep on the wallpaper she chewed to galley falling flat on his back. Only now does she notice that the entire fence is filled with discarded draft. There is nowhere left for him to stand. He lies down amidst his aborted ideas, covering his face with his hands as he yells in frustration. Get a good freaking grip, Steve queried. You've been messing with your engine for 2 whole months. Yes, Nino? What did I do this time? Okay. There. Mm. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, there. I think. Okay. What about now? Or this? I always put it lower. I have to wait like for it to adjust everything. Uh-huh. Okay. If I do that, I have to put like at the maximum. Hello zone. It there? Should be fine now? Oops. I was opening something. Oh, you can hear it. You didn't tell me that. Okay, I think it should be fine now. If you miss some seconds. It's fine. It's okay. Whole months now, I don't even have a shitty half-baked scene to show off for it. This is your baby. You would. It's literally at the maximum right now. I am at the maximum. I can send you a screenshot in Discord right now. In a second. Ah, what is open that? Oh, I can. Oh. I mean, that's how it is with. Oh, my. And that's how it is online mostly. Just reading for like 20 minutes or so. Then I get the 5 minutes fight. Filters. Give me a second. There's too many filters. Noise gate, separation. Okay. I have no idea. Dispenser treatment. That's it. What's my water bottle? Oh, here. Okay, there, drink water. I think I'm gonna do it like after. What's with you being calling me stinky? You're stinky. Okay, this is your baby. You wrote every damn line in the story. Don't tell me you don't even know what you want to write. If you need to suffer to make a classic, must be a goddamn masterpiece, right? You got time. Pressure shooting. The shock of hearing about the film, the catastrophe, the fear of some maniac going around killing the crew. You got it all, man. What more you want? God of inspiration, my ass. This was just some stupid excuse to get Greta off your back. You got incoming. You lost his walking. Contact details. Who's there? Well, honestly, I don't care who you are, as long as you can help me figure out this ending. Did he die? Oh. Yes, gameplay. It's gonna last like what? 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Let's go.
Oh, those things. Hero psychic. Attacks have increased range when inside the film area, part as villain's rebirth. I still have no idea how this works.
Okay, this is awkward, but I'm the only one who knows how to handle the chaos I created. Let's begin. I knew you'd come straight to me, leader!
Okay.
I knew you'd come straight to me,
Okay.
leader!
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Broad sky shattering!
I'm gonna know it a bit more. I have no idea how this
Life
works.
holds resolute here!
It's like too much complicated things.
Got it.
Ow. I have this. Press the cat here. And I found out how to make it clear. Uh-oh.
Let's set the rigging.
Yes, Nino. But Nino has two tails now.
Some deep purple for sense of mystery.
What is this? What's this? That's how Mrs. Ability. Oh,
Ray
oh.
gun and harbor unit ready.
And the voice lines are peak. Wait, let me go back.
Grasp these seeds
You should
tightly
hear
in
the
your
voice
hand
line
and run.
speak.
Don't look back. I will take care of things here.
Anyway, this is the first level I did. What's up, me too? Okay, let me show the voice line. Where is it?
Express
There.
delivery for you, leader.
Come on, here. Look at the voice line. I love this cat. Okay, back to the beginning. Yes, the talking cat. Matt. Matt. Wow. Okay.
Let's begin.
Okay. Only when she's in the night.
Okay, this is awkward, but I'm the
Wrong
only one who
thing.
knows how to
Back.
handle the chaos I created. I knew you'd come back! Gospel!
I've almost finished. Shut up.
Preparing rescue. Everyone, please be careful.
Shoot.
The light holds resolute here.
And then what you see?
Everyone, please be careful.
Shut up.
Hmm.
Everyone, please be careful. Let me dispel the pain.
Come on, scegli quasi tesoro.
I can do it too.
Can they pass to him? Yes, they can.
I knew you'd come to this. Judgment traditional.
Good. A chance to try out my new hip.
How do I do this though?
It's my job to ensure everyone's safety.
At moments like these. Shut up.
Let's do it, guys.
Where are you looking? It's dangerous
Yeah,
to
the
get
music
distracted.
is tonight.
I knew you'd come to Gospel!
Uh-oh.
Everyone, please be careful.
This time?
Where are you looking? It's dangerous to get distracted.
Here. Oh, this is
Cut
the
them
last
to
one.
pieces.
Everyone, please be careful.
Oh, this one is way out. And it's done. I've come with a few initial concepts for Lady Dupont's finale. You're an expert. See, it was not that bad. You're an expert background painter and choreographer side too. I need you to help me put together the best possible scene. Here there are a few materials I got together. Have a look. Wow, how did you get all these art reference and reference shots? Then ambience, design philosophy. You even labeled all the details of the building and how the lighting will reflect off different materials. How long have you been doing research for this scene, ma'am? A few years at this point. Time is about the only thing I have these days. It takes a lot more than reading words off a script to make an excellent film. Dr. Gray not even fixing up the script yet, and you already come up with so many ideas for the ending. That last one taking a sweet time with it, yes. I believe that both as the leading lady of the death of Lady Dupont and as investor, I have an obligation to take responsibility for this film. As I said before, the revival of my career in Rankwood will begin once Lady Dupont gets a good proper death. Lou Park on our holiday, the portrait of Erin Daz, the bridge of County March. These most reference shots all are taken from films, starting Marian Blake, aren't they? Do you like her work? She retired long before you were born. Uh, I mean, my dad really loves her film. Besides, the classics are classic for a reason, right? Both her acting chops and taste in projects were impeccable. It's kinda surprising to hear you say that. I could have sworn you hated her. Even been comparing you guys for years. Indeed, all these years. Mhm. Oh, that's Colombia. Ow, my eyes. Congrats on winning your 8th Best Actress award, Miss Blake. Ever since you started your career, you've been at least nominated for an award practically every year. The see you as an inseparable model for fresh new talents that try to incline. Are there any particular up-and-comers you think we should keep an eye on? I appreciate the flexibility, but I'm hardly an instrumental mountain. I'm still climbing my way up myself. There are always plenty of new faces swimming into Redwood, brimming with talent, and it's hard for me to pick any specific name. How about Melanie Waterford? I tip my hat to you, Miss Blake. Today, I received the award for Best Supporting Actress. You were slower than it took you. I've seen all your films. I saw a reporter friends there said you really are a natural born performer. The tallest speaking of Brentwood, but only for now. Give me some time and I will overcome you. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Wow, Melanie and Mariam are really looking out this scene. Time to get out the popcorn. They've been rivals for a while now, haven't they? It's like they're racing to get the most award, so why they agree to be in the same project? Shh, did you forget everything I taught you when you joined the group? You're a rude little shit. Go apologize to Miss Rutherford right now. I'm really sorry. Let's not be too harsh on the French meat, Melanie. Our films are beyond upon rules. You've been interested longer than I have, Miss Blake. You must have experienced why they're so important firsthand. Creative writers needing ladies is something we have to fight for, role by role, film by film. It's not allowing a young girl from the middle of nowhere to stand in front of you today. And without rules, there will be no standards. How else would we know which of us is the greatest film actress of all time? Which remind me, I still haven't credited you for the Best Actor award you got at Lithuanian Film Festivals a few days ago. That was just a small award ceremony. Meanwhile, your latest film topped every single major award in Frankfurt again. I still haven't told you of you, Miss Blake. Mm, I would like to thank everyone for coming to this press conference regarding the eternally shining story. We appreciate your care and concern during this difficult time. The rumors are true. Our film crew really did run into a catastrophe during our shoot. I was injured and I'm still recovering now. Thankfully, we didn't return empty-handed. We managed to hold on to some of our precious footage. But I believe this is heaven working in mysterious way. It's started to tell me that it's time for me to bid farewell from the silver screen. As both the lead actors of the Eternal Shining Star and its master have hereby announcing that neither of the film nor my preferred will be submitted for nomination for any award. It will remain as one last gift from Margaret Blake to her cinephile friend and nothing more. I won't be leaving Friendwood immediately, of course, just moving to more behind the scene role for now. But I doubt that I'll be content for that long. I'm always eager to see new opportunities to start a new chapter of my life as Jara Booker Wilson. Oh, you really hurt too, Miss Rutherford. You have requested a quick interview. Your latest film will be releasing soon, and most were predicting that only you and Miss Blake will be in the running for this year's Best Actress at the Frankfurt Award. So how do you feel about this number's sudden retirement and the result of the movie with the nomination? Does this mean I won? Ow, my eyes! After Miss Blake retired from acting, she got also saw as brand spokeswoman and lead actress, and even got invited to be on the judging panels for the big film festival. But not long after you suddenly left it all because some personal reason, and when you came back last time, nothing was in the same anymore. Her retirement gave me quite a shock, but I still believe it. I had won fairly through my own talent. I believe that I too could become an insurmountable mountain and a legend of the silver screen, one that outshined even there. But in the end, Frankfurt Best Actress Melanie Rutherford let all go through her head, fed by the endless praise of the critics, the flattery of the sponsors, and the applause of the audience. Wealth and fame, alcohol and scandal, a livid and indecent life, those serious. Yeah, tell me about it. Those W's have like zero respect for your privacy. But once I meet you in person, I could tell. Maybe you've made a few mistakes here and there, but your love for acting's the real deal. I need to cancel me, little Liberty. No one's more acutely aware of my failing than I am. Marianne could switch from the hardened shoulder to a poor stern girl and back again at a drop of a hat. A single dress ratio was all she needed to figure out the ideal acting positions. But if I were to take a single day off, spend 1 hour less on studying the script, or arriving at the ratio 15 minutes late, my perfume will fall into the gutter. A mere 2 years of living intoxicants was all it took for me to lose the skill. I once began to use a disappointed both the director and the fans. I had to realize just how many on the on the ending wave of the talents who were looking up to me. I had never realized what the position of Deborah Marion had fought so hard to defend actually meant. I thought I could afford to be like her and enjoy the normal delight of cinema and on life. I thought there's no harm having to fun after those chasing and competing. It was only then that I finally realized Marion Blake was truly a frustrating genius in every sense of the term. Your final films and that chance catastrophe why was your revelation to retire from cinema? In all kind of a side, even honorable Mother Nature was on your side. But now that you're a lead actress again, you're gonna just win back everyone's trust. I mean, you're even getting to film alongside the catastrophe too. You're right. Let's play more than a decade pressing my self-confidence and acting skills back together. I could very well be but a single step away from the top again. Greta's offer to give me the part of Lady Dupont couldn't come as a better time. Now, even her grand ambitions have left me a special little gift. Come to think of it, the lady is a rather a fitting role for me. Surely she knows her brother is lying to her. Surely she does doubt her last name once or twice. But no, she's unconsciously clinging to her glass from life, refusing to upset the mediocrity of her birth. She prays desperately that she is special, that she is talented. I wonder what sort of ending will she face amidst the storm? Miss Rutherford. Yes, oops. We should watch some horror flicks together. Horror flicks? If you want to climb your way back to the top, you can limit yourself to copying mistake, right? Like you always had pretty different styles of acting. We're we're gonna put together a finale infinitely more powerful than the one in Lopecker Holiday, and the little post name will go down in Hindi cinema history. Ha, very well then. Also, I'm sure you know what happened between you and Miss Blake better than I do, but I bet she meant it when she said you surpassed Madam Baron Blake one day. She might still think so, even now. You might be right. You, you're, are you real? Not just a frank vampire treasure. Am I really visited by the god of inspiration? Not that I've gone crazy from working on this thing. Where's... Hey, that's the guy from, Lucian... Back... Backstory, whatever. The flashback, flashback. Madness can just some ancient page into street food. Allow a stiff mind to wander freely across the wilderness of time and space. It was troop or something, I forgot. You could cower in the corner of a dark room, forced to chase at that night, even after what you've seen a string of brutal murders. Yet, for all your soul searching and brain work, you have come up with only dreaming for Lady Dupont. Hardly the work of a madman, no? I promised that Greta had to have an ending that impressed everyone by tonight. The only people left are those insanely risk their life for cinema, and they're waiting for me. But they bet they're on the wrong man. The realm of art only accepts natural born geniuses, not some giant piece of crap saving wire as at the typewriter. The depth of Liverpool. We really have the most cutaway ending for this story, just from its title. While the shocking brilliance of the death will suddenly fade after the film is copied reel after reel. But Frankfurt, after all, is a factory hawking such fantasies all across terror. Is it not? You are a nation of liars, fooling even yourself. Even the Colombian gym was about for my promotional film for the Pioneer Project after all. Just to be clear, I care for neither political metaphors nor realities, or that you have deeply misunderstood the essence of performance. Drama can chase love, but it will never with such a magical way. But certainly the death as a Dupont's ending, you show you still possess an intuition for drama. Intuition? No. When I was a student, I really enjoyed the different stories I wrote. I thought of it as a cheap trick, only good for blocking holes into the plot or squeezing the right emotion out of the audience. Actually, other writers they gave a proper film climax about it. Then what did you? Shocking memory, or perhaps some phantom pain? We cannot recall. I had the same problem 5 years ago when I was working with Greta on another project. She did mince words. She told me The back half of the escape was too dull, and the others would be falling asleep. If I didn't change it, it'd bomb at the box office. So I shut myself in my fist just like I do now, pushing my mind to the brink of collapse, but getting nothing out of it. And then, Laura fell and died, and a portrait straight from heaven. The perfect plot device. Just as critics expected, the rest of the film was panned by critics, but as the alone became an overnight sensation, to the point that we started to see death as spontaneous captured, rather than as the most sincere form of expression, brimming with artistry. Yeah. See how you had the sudden realization all that happened on this page should provide you with nourishment. A death while shooting, a deadly assassination by these beings. With all of this to inspire you, why not write them into your story? Let the same drama be performed both on and off screen. Because you're still not good enough. Then what about turning away from those who are voting such as the possibilities? What do you mean? Who else in your story can ignite the spark and needs the most blossom? Who is invested enough from own cautious investment, yet still able to bring about the most drama, as well as the best of performance? The messenger is the messenger about the bad news. Is the very trigger for the pulse no fate, vengeance, or repentance. The Dupont has a new choice to make. At the same time, the messenger must contend with this conflict without entering another's destiny. This is it. This is the ending I wanted. Lucien, yes, I'll have Lucien be the star of the final scene. You want me to become the lead actor? That's right. I can't say I understand you, and I have a feeling that even if I had portrayed you, you'd have come to me anyways. The most potential of any actor I've ever seen. The messenger doesn't have too much screen time, but you perform added a complex and delicate core to a role that was originally a nothing burger. And I'm sure that whatever your goal is here is, you won't be leaving before the shoot ends. If so, then why not do me a favor and help me out with this? I'll give you time to think it over, of course. So far, just that I haven't spoken to Steven about it yet. I promised me the finished script at tonight, but I'm a little optimistic. If only that god of his knocking on this door. Knocking on this door. I see. Turning the focus to the message was the only way to get towards billions. You can imagine the shock on everyone's face when you read the news, the new ending. Well, once I'm done with it, but I see if added a lot of direction notes to his line. Wasn't quite detailed. While you were giving me advice on my writing just now, you mentioned the quick cut of Lucy's performance and where he likes to put pause in dialogue. He told me which angles suit best for close-up catches. His most subtle expressions, the amount of line best highlights the human character. It's like you've known him for a long time. Maybe even not him. So how did you know all these things about Lucy? Who's this? Playwright. You calling me job leader? Yeah, this guy, the leader. Copy me, playwright. The final arc is on the way, and as always, the entirety of the audience is enraptured by the performance on stage. A search for Whiteflower to return to the stage. Will you not toss her for once the performance is over? What of Blood Diamond in the abyss? They are merely supporting his role this time. All the scenes have already been concluded. The rotting stage mechanism has spread the blood of the magician assistant. The tools, lucky or just member, all of it is shared. The corpses have been stuffed into pop boxes that are floated on the river. This before the morning. The machine herself, completed her final show. As she treads on the stage, its liquid blood. Blood Diamond and the Beast should have chiseled their way out of the boxes by now, and be on their way back to the stage for the curtain call alongside Whiteflower's musician. Should they now? And yes, I was thinking, there's no chance after misensuality disappearing forevermore. As you recall, this was a new scene you added half a year ago of revising the script to like you claim it had a revolution leader. Come with me, playwright. The show is far from over. I have no idea who playwright is. He's my favorite leading man. He once left me, but in the end, we shall be reunited. I presume that's the true believer saying that? Oh my god, it's over. Mm-hmm.
Leader, don't forget to invite me out for
Yeah,
drinks on your
the
tab,
victims.
okay?
It's a viewer. I need to. I'll get 50. I presume next one or after that, it's gonna be higher level. She then says, regardless of your ultimate fate, as long as it brings a 100,000 lives. Camera. Honest. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, this. How many elite? Two. And I presume the elites are back. Those two. The good pressure attacks mostly, but their health is too much. Both of them. When you command this. This is what I was looking for earlier. The curtain. And 88 has the spotlight. 86. I really need to change the chair. A Pachita Sala gropes around in the darkness as she travels the pitch black plate layer. Hmm, I see how it is. The structure and system looks complex, but once you figure out the theory behind it, even a prop maker can operate it. So, for example here, adjust its direction first, then set its time, pull down the lever, open the gate, and done. Good, just like it off. This way, I have nothing to worry about, even if something unexpected happens. Now just one last things to do. I need to go find her. I'm sure you have reservations, Lucian. The plate in a crisis, and everybody's in danger. I wouldn't trust a cold-blooded producer who is demanding the shoot gone either. You don't need to trust each other. You're not wrong. In my 20 years in Redwood, I never trusted a single person I've worked with. I trusted only my own judgment. I invited Melanie right when she most needed an opportunity as the right away at that auction that you were an acting genius, and I was sure of no one joined the crew, even though he hated my guts. I even still believe that Laura's death 5 years ago was only way to save that movie. You had nothing to do with that accident, but you still made use of her death. She was a talented rookie, eager, hardworking, and full of passion for cinema. Just as sometimes the easy got to her head and made her break a few rules. Steven was still green back then. and the shoot was as planned. Halfway through the project, I knew that the film would burn through all my assets and give my reputation status. I needed an external factor to help me solve that crisis. Laura's death. Using the media to have the extent I would be too unpredictable for those busybodies who decide and forget all about it the moment they move on. So I used all of money to try to the police investigation and media attention, and with a wealthy amount of hush money to Laura's family. I contacted to give the footage overflow the under capture camera and turn to the climax of the film. Wow! Mm. Even now, there are some people who still think Jonas an acting genius who retired early. You covered up her death. I aim retired sir in a film. No one will notice what you did. Every year, on the day of her sacrifice, I go visit her. 5 years. And I'm not the one who brings flowers to her grave. Do you not feel guilt? I'm sorry to blame for it, but now's not the time for repentance. Right now, there's only one thing in my mind: finishing this film. Once the lady of the Dupont screening, the murders said are about to get the media's attention. I take that chance to her she released the truth behind Nora's death. When the time sorry. Yeah. When the time comes, there will be more people grieving for her, and that's when I'll bear the blame. I hope you realize that I didn't confess all that to you on a whim. You want to use a tool to make a deal. When I first met you, I thought it was face throwing me the boat, dropping a big price on my laps before shooting started. But it was you, your behavior, after you joined the crew that proved me you are no longer no ordinary man. Doesn't die right in front of you, but you kept your cool. You even looking forward to future filming. When I discovered a place to film catastrophe, took the perfect British to leak those plans to the camera assistant. Most likely to spill them. And now with the crew officially dismissed, almost everyone is feeling desperate except you. You are waiting in your room for me to visit, as you are no stranger to sudden death and strategy. Who are you exactly? And why did you agree to join my film crew? I was interested by your script, no more and no less. Sure, the way things are now, integrating you about your history is going to help my shoot, but I was hoping you would repay my honesty in kind. I still believe in my vision, Lucy. No matter what I found about you, no matter how suspicious, I will never withdraw my invitation for you to be my male lead. But if you really can explain why you're here, if you can just cycle something way over my head, if you think Noah's death and everything's caused 5 years ago down the line or the real story being filmed on display, and you're here for that, then I could have gone stone. Will like to invite you again. Please be our next leading man, Lucian. Unless you wish, then it's mine as well, Madam Stone. Greta, send us compensation to everyone. No free to disbanded the crew. Whenever you're scared of the killer, or about discussion of you, or want to stay in the film, finish the shoot, we're all free to do as we please. If you shoot, Greta's still thinking about her movie right now. She must have noticed the connection between the murders of the crew and the one 5 years ago, so she's doing on purpose. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, and I don't see why you should either. Or, as Greta said, you can leave the truth to whoever feels like being detective. The truth? The cast and crew both mercilessly bully newcomers. The producer even messages a tragic and fatal fall into a scene that shadows the lines between truth and lie. If you will not repent for what happened to 5 years ago, nor make your deeds known to public, do you believe yourself innocent, Greta? Have you fucking turned Laura into your film, or she could die for it? In the game with every showing? Yet you must pay the price. What is this? A bulge on the bed is really outlined by the dim light. The person beneath the blanket has fallen asleep, in order to be judged by about to fall upon her. Fast asleep? The desecrator of the dead, forgetter of sins, ignorer of warning. How could Greta sleep so soundly? Is she gonna die? Someone quickly crosses to the bed, pulling a razor-sharp dagger onto his sleeve. Suddenly, finger grips his tummy, lifting the terrifying weapon high into the air. I don't even want to hear your confessions. I don't even want to hear your screams. Just go away already. You must pay. Ow. This feeling is not right. It's the cat! The biggest was there is nobody under it, except for a black shadow. A shadow. How can a shadow exist on its own? Mitchell steps back a bit. The shadow soon condenses into a familiar shape. Pink Fox, I see. Miss Christine? A trap. And who is it? So we finally meet. I welcome you, my elusive guest. Is it really you? Huh? It's her? What? Mora, the most dedicated member of the crew, was actually a three-time winner. You should have been four. Huh? When did you find out, Lucy? The first to notice your abnormal behavior was Miss Christine, not me. In that very first scene after joining the cast, she noted upon the shoot. She only approached anyone other than me, but she approached you. Since then, she has made contact with you many times. To believe it, she decided to accompany you as you watch movies in the pub, but she likes the both of you. That is only half correct. Miss Christine was only ever interested in you. Look, even now, even as you hold the rifle dagger, she still stands by your side. Dude, what is that face? That face! I can't. That face. Ridiculous. Never told me that's the only reason you suspect her, just because this mysterious creature is fond of me. Or maybe she only does what she tells her to. She's your pet after all. Mar looks into Miss Christian's deep blue eyes. The very next moment, she no longer has conscious control of herself. Joy, sorrow, anger, all of the sum of her emotions fill her heart before finally settling to a blank void, one that terrifies me. Looking upon it, I can't, that face. We continue to misunderstand her. As I've explained before, none of me interfere with her national actions. And that not merely meant that she's free spirited by nature, but rather nobody has the ability to interfere with her. It is she who believes about you influence others. And just this black creature not carrying the legs upon, who I find it difficult to reconcile to Miss Kitty. This is now the enormous pressure from element. Miss Kitty is extremely sensitive to emotion. No carefully buried pain or flicker of madness escaping notice. Over countless years, she has wandered across the there, tasting the entire spectrum of feelings. Rather than any particular flavor, she prefers a blend, and her judgment is derived from the instinct rather than logic. It did not err, solving a random about even describing a motive. Feel like contradicting. Vengeance. For who? For the ghost entangling the mind, the measure of the crow. Madame Stone, the one who stands before you now, is a relative of that rookie actress Nova. That's her sister! He's the one who felt her dead 5 years ago. And who loved her then, her little sister. Whoa! Now I really want to finish this. Thanks, so that's... Ah... So basically she lied to TP that she was all alive and all. Hmm.
Stay close.
Which
Don't
finishes
run
the
off.
story.
Real estate question. This wonderful realm or a panoramic view of hell? Which did you want again?
Why do you look that way?
I knew you'd come straight to me, leader. Let's set the rigging. Maybe you didn't come straight to me. But don't forget to pay my fee straight away. Preparing rescue. Bit of dark red to get your heart.
Why do you
Our
let
family
me
motto
pass?
is fear neither hardship nor darkness. Naprzód! Dawaju! Light! Heed me! Shut up.
I knew you'd come sky shattering.
What is this?
It's
I've never
my
missed
job
that.
to ensure everyone's safety.
A little lime grease to a weird rotten body.
What was that? I was so focused on the left side, I didn't notice that there was a new enemy that appeared out of nowhere.
Let me edit that ops recording. I might just come up with a new kind of horror flick.
I got so distracted. No, I need longer range enemy central. Just this nimble mannequin. A mannequin that nimble arms to the side, controlled by the crew art guard props. A safe time manpower by branching through others who are unblockable. This time was unable to move inside the ship unit in final. This explanation street is like this understand. Okay, so it's unblockable. And this. Since I'm not using a lot of time frames, not gonna be much useful.
Leave it to me.
I'm pretty like to push through.
Thank you for your guidance. Leave it to me.
You're fine. Okay. You want the bullet? Where is? Most
People,
important thing.
I don't think I'll even remember your faces after this one. Anyway, let's just get started. Let's begin.
Apple pie with yourself!
In position.
Have casting ancient things.
You can't stop me.
Don't get me wrong. I don't like the smell of the battlefield. I've almost finished this piece. Just a sec.
Enemy spotted. Prepare to fight. Everyone, follow me.
Casting.
Gotcha.
Don't underestimate these old bones.
Okay, she made it to kill.
Solid positioning.
You haven't seen flowers. Oh, easy. Oh.
Oh. Strong in your heart.
haven't seen. Starting to change also to this. Okay.
My bones will get. You will not fall.
Some deep purple for sense of mystery. Red rays from the flash. Leave it to us. I'm right here, Doc. Are you afraid of me?
Yes, I am.
Mission accomplished.
Second time the charm. Mhm. Okay. So, out of all the choices Miss Stone gave us after the Spantan coup, you chose to play Detective Lucien. She looks to be scary. Not you to bluff, I know you're not afraid of me exposing you. If you would let more people know the truth behind who was deaf and the conduct of the film crew, you would gladly expose yourself given the right opportunity. But not right now. What is that evil face? It's over, Mora. You hate yourself well. Step behind it in an instant facade with the ideal cover for you. During nearly all of the murders, you were with DP, the painter trusts you deeply. It was always with you to provide you an alibi, and thus you left humility partway through. Looking back, if accidents involve you in some way, not that death was caused by a plot knife switch which led to the form from master being dismissed, you naturally took over his work, which afforded you even greater opportunities for crime. As for the second accident, when she walked into the cold storage, no, she had intended to kill him before that, but failed. Do you remember how she had that position and interrupted the shoot, Madam Stone? While she was spinning space, unable to move her head uncontrollably above the slavery head, Mora single-handedly found the gold, preventing two of you being harmed. But it was not out of kindness, but of her heart. At the time, everyone was focused on Charlie ethics. We frequently noticed the negative continent that the Lord Russian to come out of the room. When only the one who tampered with the room, the first man could have reacted that quickly. The flight time revealed to all that she suffered from manipulation and which he took advantage of. I knew her deeply nightmares. She mistook me for my sister Laura, and bubbling all her sinful secrets to me. But even to her very end, she never repented. Instead, she began to blame Laura for causing her life. She had to die. As for Marion and Michael only ever treated me as an innocent little errand girl. He never forgot how I was after his knife when he struck me with the most important body of sneaking onto the plate. And Marion, she never felt slightest guilt for what happened 5 years ago. She had to die. Escape? Nobody can escape. There is no just how much suffering my sister had to endure. Yet all she talked about was how much experience she was getting and how happy she was to be part of the cast. Whenever I was worried I wouldn't make it as a plumber, whenever I was stitched to him as the crowd dressed me, he would use that as an example to comfort me, to encourage me. But it was only after she died that I really experienced to cure what really was. And how dare you look at me like that, Rita? Are we doubting what I just said? Surely you haven't forgotten how you bribed the police, and the media, and suppressed the news of Wester. You even turned her section into a mockery of the truth of the movie. You should possibly rest in peace after that. No, Mora. But has not forgotten her deeds, whether she stopped it, her identity. My identity? Bummaker, the unremarkable Salaki and the adventure of crimes unanswered. Laura had no younger sister. She was never part of your life. What are you saying? What kind of intuition is this? I have to go after the accident. Thank you for your some compensation. I even hired people to scout her family history in a circumstance also likely to guarantee that no one dead will be true, not even her most essential relative. Wait, she had a sister? If the Lucid told me the truth, and innocent, I was in disbelief, so I put the list of Laura. I will never even check it again. I regret to inform you, there was no Mora on the list. You're lying. I can explain everything that has happened to you, but you can't accept it. Put on the dagger, Nora. It should not be yours. Put it down. It's far too late for that. So much plot twist. What's that? Uh-oh. Was this sudden earthquake? Somebody save me. Did the plate hit something? If I know this was coming, I'd have skeletons of this place already. What the hell's going on here? Crew members stream out of their rooms into the quiet corridors. None of them paid attention to what's happening. Lucy and Shadow passed by a bevy of cars, complaints, laments, and prayers before arriving at the headquarters. He looked out the window. Hey, guys, doesn't it feel like the place is speeding up? Oh, was it Oh, yeah, she tampered with the blade. Mora locks the door. She does not know if the man named Lucy will catch up to her or how long it will take. The room shakes in violent anger now that the sabotage perform had taken effect. The cockpit is destroyed, the engine output is locked into a high setting, and his front set the fuselage plate is spinning up. As he pushes the nearby catastrophe, he shows no sign of stopping. In a few hours, they will find themselves in the misfortune of facing a storm, no a child. The vast majority of this cast, the crew had to answer for days in 5 years ago, for the death of her sister. Laura had no younger sister. She was never part of your life. What was he talking about? Laura fumbles to herself because she sifted through the pile of junk in the prop room and finds the old VCR. She set it up and pulls a videotape from one of her inner pockets. A video she had watched at the countless time. She presses down and plays the button. What? The smile of a young woman appears on the screen. Laura, my sister, you're real. Tell me you're real. I know whenever you laugh, there was a dimple in your left cheek and big eyes with the light with green irises. They were always so gentle when you look at them. You could peel an entire apple with breaking the scales in 30 seconds whenever you were happy. You whistle a big strong pue. You'd use arts to make a small icicle to use as her lips. You told me about your life in Blackwood, how your very first got edited down to only 3 seconds of screen time in the final cut. You told me how much you struggled just to get a few more scenes or a few assholes talk about you behind your back. Was your crew still look after you? You told me how even though you came from a small town where you couldn't buy a VCR, even though you had to earn a lot of things from scratch, even though quantities that were easy for others to get or far out of reach for us. We still shouldn't be discouraged. You never mentioned how much bullying you had to suffer through, how much pain you endured. You would go on and on about how beautiful the sun was in front of us, looking towards the future with surprise. You also had time when you were sad, even though you never mentioned how homesick you felt at night. When all was quiet, the only one you could hear was the twin moon so low in the sky. You tell me how alike we all were, and how you have my back. You support me forever, even since we were little. Mora suddenly stopped. He shakes her head like Matt trying to force more details out of her, but she can say no more. She first remembered Laura having ocean distant cut off point. They had never run through the cross together, heads in. They had never fallen asleep in each other's arms as the parents sang to them. As she strolled back through her memories, every image to do with her is simply blank. The video times ends. The TV screen goes dark. I see her own reflected face on it. Tears sliding down her cheeks. You were never part of Laura's life. Laura was never part of yours. But if that really is true, then what do you have left more? Who are you? Answered. First this remote and now this more explosion. The hell's going on here? Why is the wind so strong? Alright, according to schedule, they were filming this catastrophe. Hank stands in the street officer said, Mr. Number stormed the one swoop background voice are covered in aerial dust. She never expected to experience so many twists and turns after joining the film crew. She only ever thought about making movies. As for actually being one, she can't get the idea of it. That's a catastrophe Mr. wanted to film. Earlier in the catastrophe, everyone was talking about such a fast about had simply been a faint grey dot on the waste. No evidence it was a storm that blows out the sky, a storm that refused to allow onlookers to turn their gaze away from it. A small-scale spiral of wind foam, organic dust, circled on the plate, visible to the naked eye. I can say, this really is a spectacular sight. If you saw a scene like this in a movie theater, please do not bless us. That's such bad luck. Please just let us finish filming safely. No, who cares about a shoot? The safe return to start over is good enough for me, please. The player responds to hot sprayer with an even more unusual than all your sound and shaking. Wow, what's the Hitchcock for that? Ah, Holden has wondered many times if she was actually in the middle of a question. What would she hear? The howling of the wind, the round of motion, the shaking of the panic crowd. She thought it's none of those. It is the sound of wall and metal structure being squished as flat as an empty can, one after the other. It is a sound that instills extreme horror in all so fragile humans, who being so to worry their organs, bones, and blood vessels would all suffer a similar fate. It almost gives the edge of the plate during of the set of glass movies to shed with the wind before flinging them onto its wasteland. Humming by the side, scaffolding that had fallen on her, but finds her legs too, weakening the monster strength to move. She looks at the division in daze, barely able to believe her eyes. My god, how did we already get so close to the catastrophe? Yeah, with the end.
So much for ranked war movies.
Now the question is it gonna be high level? I want it to be Elite 2. Okay, in the 160. That is the last one. It's gonna be the most annoying part. I cannot hold it back any longer. Ah. I'm gonna cry. Oh oh. A kilobytes. Oh oh. Okay. The kilobytes back. Yes, yes. What the fuck is that on me? Thinking about 70 though. 70.